What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? It's another episode of You Already Know What It Is, the 5FINGER Discount with your boy, Dre PG. Tonight, I got some triathlons, some young brothers who have put in so much time in the city. You already know who they are. We got Huey P in the building, and we got the one and only Ike Watson.
Yeah, get the money fast, no late payment. She know where it's at, she don't gotta say shit. Get a check, spin a check on some day shit. She better bring back double what I gave her.
What's up, gentlemen? What's up with it? What's up with it?
Man.
So I want everybody to know, first and foremost, I didn't tell these niggas that they was gonna be here at the same time, which was a very dangerous thing, especially because we over here, in case you didn't know, if the scenery didn't look familiar, we on 23rd and Jackson at Jackson's Catfish Corner. So before I let everybody tell who they are and a little bit about their legacy and how much they've obviously already put into town, if you do not know, now you know. Come to Jackson's Catfish Corner right over here on 23rd and Jackson and make sure you get some of this good catfish. But Huey P,
Right.
where you been, my boy? Tell them about it, man.
I just been working, man. Head down, locked in, doing what I always do, man. Had a project release a few months back called the Slept On Project.
Yes.
That kind of, spiraled into me launching the Slept On podcast. And, you know what I mean? I just been kind of focused on me, my family, and, just bringing that energy to the city that, that niggas been bringing.
I think we all on that type of vibe at this point in 2023. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What about you, Big Ike, man? What you not doing? First of all, let's talk about what what's a day in the life of Ike, man?
Man, I got some of everything going on, man. I've kind of transitioned into being a suit in the music industry, you know what I mean? Helping out different producers, songwriters, loop makers, helping them get placements, still producing, you know what I'm saying? But my passion is to really help these young cats, you know what I'm saying, that are hungry.
Yeah.
And then also I've also moved into the cannabis industry as well too.
Yeah.
Working with Infuse, the #1 cannabis brand in the world, damn near, you know what I mean? Especially on the West Coast. I do all events and social media influencer marketing for them. I'm still in real estate.
We're gonna talk about that estate, that real estate.
It's I'm on all entrepreneurial endeavors. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pushing. I'm pushing and trying to make it.
Listen, I think at this point, especially being in Seattle, right? Because we live in a very business savvy place. I think every single person, like a bum on the street, knows you need to have at least 6 forms of income to be a millionaire, right? So it's like, we all know what we got to do. I think that is the kind of benefit of being a black man from Seattle, right? Because we know we got to move 10 times faster than everybody else at all times. We got to be thinking like a chessboard, not a checkers board, right? But I want to talk about a couple of things, man. Y'all done make some accolades, man. Y'all done did some shit. Yo, you got a feature with Lil Baby, my nigga.
Right.
Like, not a Lil Baby, but the Lil Baby. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, my nigga. When I listened to it, I thought I was gonna be him, like on the auto-tune, like, I don't want to like, no. But this is authentic. Like, why isn't the town talking about this? Like, why isn't there tabloids about this? Nobody has achieved or even connected with people on this level. Like, bro.
It's, really locally on that aspect, like the respect was there, but I don't think that it was catapulted like it would be because I'm not necessarily a town nigga, right? I'm on the outskirts, I'm from East Hill and shit like that. So up and down I-5 is just like gravitating towards who they wanted to push, and maybe at the time I wasn't one of them niggas that they wanted to push or get behind like that, but much love to the ones that did support it. Because that record still does numbers to this day, so
it's a hot record.
You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. It was just for the people who was attracted to it. And at the time, we did that shit real quick too. And within the show, it was crazy how it happened. We was at the Showbox. We had a show. We was on the same bill or whatever. So in between my set and his set, we was in the studio recording the shit. I went back, recorded my set, came back, he recorded his part in the studio, came back, did his set, and it was all engineered by my nigga Pac. My nigga Pac, Chris Pac did that shit. So
wow, bowhead Chris Pac.
That's my dog.
Yo,
He's
can I say
genius.
something, bro? Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
You know that I was supposed to be at that session, bro?
Look at that.
Yeah, and I kind of did know you were supposed to be there.
Bro,
I
I missed the phone call from Pac because at the time, I was married. I was helping my ex-mother-in-law, bro, change a lock on her back door.
That was the session, though.
I missed the whole session.
We dropped that on World Star, did numbers, bro. Around that time, we dropped a couple around there.
Oh, I just want the cash.
Yeah, I just want the cash. It's available on all streaming platforms.
So, I mean, just give me, real quick, man. I just want the cash. I listened to the track. To me, I'm going to tell you, everything that people listen to is like the Bible, right? You take your own perception from it, right? What I took from the song is, fuck everything else. I just want the cash.
I mean, that's what it boiled down to. When you get to a certain point in your life of, whether what you're chasing, the women, or whatever, once you've obtained enough of that, you realize at the end of this shit, it's just, I just want the cash.
That's all I wanted in the first place.
I don't want no pussy from you. I don't want no this from you. I don't want that energy. At the end of the day, I just want the cash because I can obtain everything else I need with that. So, and that record, it wasn't like an in-depth session. Like, to be honest, I wasn't even hip on Lil Baby when we made the record. I wasn't hip on what he talked about. So when we linked in, it was really forced, like, by my man, like, hey, this cat's about to be somebody. He knew before I knew. He was like, yo, this young nigga's about to blow.
Does he whisper?
Nah, we was cool, but we didn't have like I said, we was doing an actual show. In between, we're in the studio. I don't know if you know how. You've been down the showbox, right? And then there's Soto, there's the hoop, and then we were in the studio at the end of the block, upstairs and shit. So you could literally walk from there.
So you got to actually be in the studio with him?
We're together. So in between my performance, I'm walking to the studio. Me and him is in there with Pac. We cooking up. We listening to the beats. That beat is produced by Chris Pac. That's my nigga like that.
I remember when the nigga walked in the goddamn studio. They recorded it. And I remember the plaque that he got from it, right?
That was a different record.
Right, but he did work with him previously, right?
That was my man like that. So whatever we was doing, Chris was engineering that thing. So, you know what I'm saying? In between us doing the set, we walking back and forth to the studio, we chopping it up, we listening to beats, so we agreed on this beat. All right, bam, bam, bam. I create the hook and shit, da-da-da-da. I go inside, I let him hear it. He like, okay, I'll fuck with it. I go back, do my set while he's doing his shit to the song. I come back, he like, yo, you fuck with this, let's listen to it, da-da-da-da. I heard what he did. He went and did his set. I recorded what I did to it. Niggas came back, heard the record. Hey, this is fire. I bet I will catch up. And it was literally just like that. It wasn't no crazy in-depth shit.
We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. Session. So you from West Seattle?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you think I knew that?
I mean,
but I do.
It's known.
You from West Seattle?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So I mean, I had a motherfucker ask you. He was like, I seen an interview you was in. He was like, so what's it like growing up in West Seattle? I'm like, almost the same as growing up in any other part of Seattle.
I fuck with the West. I fuck with the West.
So I love West Seattle. But I noticed you cut your hair. Did you grow it out?
I did grow my hair out.
You grew it out.
I did at one point in time.
I seen the music video you was in. You was looking real light skinned. Like real light skin, like he had just enough curl on the top.
Like baby hair light skin?
Just enough on the top. Real crispy, clean cut. Shout out to Ellis Prescott, nigga, Town ENT shot the cleanest motherfucking video I done seen come out the town. This nigga, you would have thought he was on the 106.1. What is it? The 106 in Park countdown, nigga. Top 10 on my mama. He was on there. The camera was rotating, nigga. You saw the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a hot. But either way it go, it's sitting at currently 33,000 views. I might be talking shit, but organically, my boy is doing real good. And but tell me about that shoot, bro. Like, what was it like shooting with, like I said, Ellis is doing some amazing things too right now. So what was it like? What was it like shooting with some of your friends in a whole different environment and shit? Like, where was that house at?
That house was in the West.
Oh wow, I thought it was in like.
No, it was
Mexico somewhere.
No, that house was in West Seattle, bro. Man, that actually, my brother Cash had came home, and we created a record, and I actually recorded it, engineered everything in his living room.
Wow.
Yeah, we did all that in his living room. And then I just played the beat for him. And he was like, Cuddy, slide on the hook. And I was like, okay. I slid on the hook, and he was like, bro, the hook's fire, get on the verse. And I was like, okay. So I got on the verse, and we did that shit right in his living room. And then I was like, bro, I think the perfect person to shoot it would be Ill. And so I reached out to Ill, and me and bro had came up with the whole treatment. The song's called Faith.
Right, yeah. I seen that. What? I thought the nigga's name was Faith. God damn it! I gotta read the song.
Come on.
I thought the nigga's name was Faith.
Hey, yo, Faith!
Hey, yo, yelling at the nigga. He had a turtleneck there. I swear to God, I point him out.
Nigga don't hear me, Faith!
Oh God, that's your boy, right?
Yeah,
I seen him.
But we had I talked to Ill, and then we had kind of came up with, me and bro had came up with a treatment for it.
Yeah.
What we was trying to accomplish. And then, I went to O'Day, you know.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I went to O'Day in the cathedral, in St. James Cathedral, right across the street from O'Day. So I was like, man, we should go to the cathedral and actually shoot at the cathedral. Like, the song's called Faith, so I'm banging on the church doors.
Yeah, I seen that shit. It was a high quality production.
Yeah, you know.
For real. We gonna show that shit. I actually saved the link. We gonna actually show that.
I've been going through the flames trying to get back. You know a nigga took that pain for the respect. And all these niggas want my chain, but I want my stress. I pray to God that I find my way through this. Say what you want, but my faith is all I got. Yeah, I've been standing on my faith that got me through the...
Yo, so there's something I want to talk to you about. Speaking of that, right? High quality productions.
Yeah.
So when I YouTubed you, we're going to talk about the Slept On podcast and the Slept On album, right? But when I YouTubed you, the first thing that came up was, let me see, it was a performance with Brain Washington.
Right.
What was that like? Because I performed with a live band before, and I promise you, there's nothing fucking like it. It just feels fucking good.
Right.
You know, but you guys were also on a very positive political agenda as well. You know, so I'd like to hear a little bit about that.
Brain Washington came about, before I put that project out, it's called Did You Get the Message?
Okay.
And that was like a prequel to the 206-253 Gangster Grill that I did with DJ Drama. And around that time, you know, I was trying new things. I was always set in my ways, and I had a group of guys around me at that time that I let give me, you know, a lot more input than I normally would for the 206-253 project. And so I did that so much, that project, that I wanted to put out something that I felt myself. Yeah. There were certain records on there that I was like, you sure this is it? And niggas was like, yeah, that's fire, bro, put it on there. All right, cool. But then before that, I just wanted to put out something that was just strictly me and how I felt about shit. So Brain Washington, you know, it starts with the Pledge of Allegiance and things like that. But that just came about really just the type of, you know, mentality that I had myself of, like, I was giving more commercial shit on that 206-253 that I wanted my real fans that knew me from what I was doing coming up to be satisfied as well. I didn't just want to go straight left and give them all this mainstream sounding shit.
Right.
You know, because on the 206-253, I got like Tory, Ty Dolla, and them type of guys on there and those type of records, but they're more radio sounding records.
Wait, hold on,
Do you hear that?
But hold on.
No. You're not about to just hit that you got with Tory Lanez. You talking about locked up, they won't let me out, Tory Lanez, and you got Ty Dolla $ign, nigga.
Bro,
that nigga fly.
Listen, bro.
You can't just pimp past. We're gonna talk about you.
Let's double back on that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but you got me fucked up. You're not just gonna just pimp on past that. Nigga, the people in Seattle need to know what niggas is doing.
And we gonna touch on that, but I wanted to answer your question to
I'm sick of him.
To how the Brain Washington came
God
about.
is waiting for this shit. Dropping shit every 2 years. I'm sick of this nigga.
That's why it's called the Slept On.
Right.
We're gonna get to that. Finish what you were saying, brother.
The Brain Washington record came about.
Yeah, Brain Washington.
During that time, and it touched on political shit, but that's just kind of like the aspect and the perspective that I had. You know, being in the streets, you know, to a certain extent, and dealing with things that you deal with being in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just wanted to give people something to really know, like, this nigga got a mind on him. Yeah. Before I give you this somewhat kind of ignorant shit or whatever the case, I want niggas to know.
We're going to drop the video. If you haven't had a chance to check out Huey P live with Brain Washington, it is a very high quality production. I enjoyed it.
I think we threw that on TV.
Yeah, it's lit. It looks TV production. We're gonna drop the video. I'll drop the link.
Did you get the message? If you know it, feel free to sing along. Hey, 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 I pledge allegiance.
So, yo, Ike, my dog.
Sir.
I'm sorry. And I'm apologizing to you on behalf of all of the hip hop fans out here in the city who haven't been paying attention to what the fuck was going on. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Andre 3000 dropped that new album, nigga.
Yeah, yes,
Right? But I'm here to announce it right here first on the 5FINGER Discount podcast, nigga. Ike did it first, nigga.
Yeah.
Ike did it first. Facts.
We definitely did though.
Nigga, we're gonna look it up right now. Hold on. It's Googleable, nigga.
Yeah. It's called
I love
Space
3K.
Cadet. Space
I
Cadet.
love it. I go to sleep to his album now.
Thank you. I appreciate
You
that.
feel
bro.
me?
I appreciate that.
I go to sleep to his. I love it so much that it gives me positive thoughts in my dreams. That's how much I love that album. I'm a real 3K fan. I named my son Andre, not because my name is DeAndre, because I'm a real Andre fan. My baby mama wouldn't name me, let me add the 3K. And she would let me put the apostrophe over the E. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. I'm a real fan. Sleep to Andre. But Ike did it first. If you didn't know where it was at, it's called Space Cadet Volume 1, dropped in 2022. All instrumental album.
Facts.
There's only one thing I gotta say about the album. See, Andre 3K had flutes. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. On your shit, you got purchase your tracks today.
That's what's on there. That's what's in there.
That's the only lyrics on the whole album.
whole lyrics
Purchase your
purchase
tracks
this
today.
Hey,
Nigga.
hey, you want to know something?
Yeah.
Hey, after I did that and I listened to the whole thing, after I put it out, I never put purchase your tracks today on any of my beats ever again, bro.
shit.
I promise you.
Purchase
that
your
shit
tracks
gone
today.
out of my whole catalog.
Get this shit off of
Yeah,
here.
bro. I was like, damn, you know,
Oh,
cause
my
I
God.
nigga, cause you know a nigga make music too.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I fucking hate this.
So have
Purchase
you?
your tracks
So
today.
speaking of that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You do make music.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever make up your mind?
What do you mean?
Are you gonna sing? Are you gonna rap? Are you gonna produce? Are you gonna
Do it all.
Yeah, why do I have to pick?
I guess that's true. I guess that's true.
Nah, do it
I don't
all.
have to pick, bro. You know, the thing is, like, at the end of the day, like I said, I transformed into a suit. I just love this shit.
Okay. Huey P, how do you feel about picking a genre as a rapper? Because you focus specifically on like performance, lyrics. You know what I'm saying? High quality content, telling the story. Like, I've listened to your music. You know what I'm saying? So, do you feel like an artist should have to pick a genre?
No, even with that, so it's like I got a lot of shit that a lot of people wouldn't even know that's me, like whether it's singing or what I'm writing for other people type shit. So it's like an artist is an artist. I don't describe myself as a rapper. You know what I mean? I'm an artist. An artist, I just do what I do.
Right.
Whatever the music brings out of me is what it brings out of me. However you categorize it is what you categorize it
So
as.
it's like, what if I told you that artists have struggled, maybe not struggling right now, but they have struggled in their career because they didn't pick a genre? Did you think that was something to be factual? What if I threw some names out there? You tell me if I'm lying.
Tell me.
Right?
Throw 'em out
Fetty
there.
Wap. Okay?
Fetty Wap's a whole singing ass
But
nigga, though.
what genre do you put Fetty Wap in?
He's a hip hop pop artist.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Anything else?
That's what all I was
That's
saying.
it.
Roughly, right? But you can't put him in one specific category, right?
Yeah, I hear what you're
But
saying.
if you put him on any song, yeah, baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if he oversaturated his sound? What if he did it so fucking much that people got tired of hearing
But
it?
that's because the music is momentary. It's like the T-Pain effect. When T-Pain was striking hot, he was striking fucking hot.
Yeah.
Then niggas got tired of that shit for a second, It died down until the auto-tune shit spun back around in a new way.
Right.
And then he started, he can find his way back in. He just did a record with Rick Ross and DaBaby that's not Rick Ross, Busta Rhymes and DaBaby and T-Pain. They got a record out right now. Okay. It's fire. I'm not gonna cap to you. I'm like, all the way fire. The video's fire.
But Fetty Wap's in jail though.
And that's because of stupidity.
Yeah,
He's in jail.
Hey, but hold on.
Baby.
The other thing.
He might be out now, but he was definitely in jail.
The other thing is, bro, is like my whole artists evolve. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
But could you imagine being an artist like that though, and having back to back like 4 or 5 platinum hits?
I'm saying we see it time and time again. If you remember when Chingy came out.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Nigga,
facts though.
He scorched the earth. Like 2 or 3 records. That went dummy crazy and then
disappeared.
Flew.
Are we allowed to talk about the destruction of Chingy's career?
No, because he
I mean, hey.
Are we allowed to talk about that?
Are we allowed to talk
Are we allowed
about
to talk
it?
about it? We are?
Yes, we are.
Because I don't know if it was him leaving his label or if it was a training. So you literally 8 years ago, like your catalog is so vast and you've touched so many, even B-list, A-list celebrities. You know what I'm saying? 8 years ago, DJ Drama was on your line. And I remember watching that shit. And I remember seeing it. So it's like, at that point in time, where was your mind at? Because after you did it, what did you want to do then?
Really, bro? My mind has always been motivated by the city, right? I literally named the biggest project of that time 206253. That was the title. My mind was literally on everyone. Like, yo, I can bring some recognition to the city that niggas can eat off of. That was literally my entire mind state with that thing. And I think I did that too premature. I didn't focus enough on just me. I was thinking bigger picture too soon before I established what I needed to establish at that point in time. So, but where my mind state was at that time was on that, like doing this for the city, like putting everybody in position, bringing that notoriety to the people that deserve it. Because I've always felt like we're a slept-on region, and I think it's due to us being such a multicultural region, and we adopt so many different cultures that we didn't have an identity. And I felt like the type of style that I brought and the music that I displayed was a good representation of what our culture had to bring of, somebody that was here, a representation of a Northwest type nigga that was, and that was just what my mind state was.
All right, well, let's go ahead and change the dial a little bit. We're going to turn this motherfucker all the way left, right? The ladies, right? As an artist, we have probably grown to the point to where they're not a temptation for us anymore, right? There's a lot of young artists that are falling really short dealing with these ladies. We got to help them, okay? We got to give them some insight. So as whatever your personal life is, but what is one piece of game, like real quick, there's one piece of game you could give to somebody 21 to let's say 30 that's still trying to figure this shit out and what they should be focusing on at that time. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead, Big Ike, what you got?
I would say, bro, you got to stay focused on the end goal. Like, there's no female, no nothing that could ever amount to the end goal. You know what I'm saying? If you're willing to let a female distract you and let you hop on her train, then you done already missed out, bro. You know what I mean? Any female that comes into your world, period, and I feel as a man, you should be a leader. You know what I'm saying? So she should be following your direction. You know what I'm saying? And that means that you need to be a great leader and a great man, period.
At all times. At
all times, no matter if it's music, anything, whatever. Like, music is a vision and a goal that you're trying to hit. You know what I'm saying? She needs to be able to accept that vision and that goal and be able to contribute to you in ways that another man can't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She should be supporting you and backing you in every single thing that you do. It shouldn't be no distraction for a woman to come into your world. You should be her distraction because your energy's so big.
What about you, Huey Pinder?
I tell a young nigga, man, chase your dreams and everything else will chase you, bro. The bitches, the money, everything else will chase you. Chase your dreams, lock in on that, on whatever it is, focus on that, everything else will chase you. A bitch that really wants you and see that you ain't attracted, not necessarily attracted, but you ain't giving her that attention or you ain't chasing, she gonna see, what is this nigga really on that he ain't even paying me no mind? And she might be the bad bitch or whatever the case is. Nigga, lock in and that bad bitch will chase you, bro, on everything.
Hey,
so
look,
just stay focused.
I've told cats a lot, over and over and over again. Like, when you go to the club, the dude that the ladies is looking at is the guy that's not saying nothing to nobody. Like, he's chilling, he's got his own space, got his own drink, everybody came with him.
You ain't all in a bitch face and this and that.
That
just comes from years of, having it in you, not on you.
Oh, come on.
That comes from years of that.
Come on.
But, you just got to kind of understand that way. And that's when I did obtain the most attention of my life, when I was locked in and focused and chasing my dreams, bro. And that's on me.
Slept on.
Facts. Big slept on.
So what's this about? So is this like a I'm slept on, or is this you lashing out at the city right now?
It's like a triple entendre in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Triple entendre.
Because it's like I'm slept on, right? As a slept on individual. There's things that I had told you in this conversation that you didn't know about.
That's true.
So I'm technically slept on to you. But you being slept on to me, in a sense, I got a chance to awaken you.
That's true.
And we got a chance to awaken each other about things that were slept on, ability.
Sure,
I don't know everything about Brody. But talking to him, I'm sleeping on something about you that you can awaken me upon.
That's true.
So that's what that whole brand is about. It started with a project and, over the time, like you said, bro, we done touched certain accolades. And me stepping back, I thought niggas around the city, to keep it 100, was kind of playing with me like I couldn't just pop out when I want. And like it was a problem, like I wasn't doing it because I couldn't do it. And I was just focused on other things, bro, life, family. I got kids and shit. So I was just rerouting my whole data, I had things going on in real life. So that slept on project came about that way. Like, you niggas just really sleep on me. Okay, so we come out, bang them off the head.
And knocking them over the head with it.
And built that brand into
So there's two
show.
things that need to happen right now, right? And this is a very detrimental part of the show. I need somebody's help with the bag over here in the front. We're going to celebrate something real quick, all right, before we get on up out of here, all right? We had about 100,000 views across all platforms right here on the 5FINGER discount. Blow. Thank you, shorty. I appreciate you. It's another one. That's for you, my boy.
For me?
That's for you.
Oh, goddamn.
No, you good. Don't worry about it. We lit. It's a live show.
Come on.
And first of all, I want to say thank you to Jackson's Catfish Corner for giving us some of that good catfish. And nigga, we know you got fentanyl in that tartar sauce, nigga. We know. The shit tastes good in the motherfucker. We know it. Send it down. It's okay. You don't gotta admit it, but we love you anyway. Shout out to Huey P for coming out and showing love to a nigga. Shout out to Ike Watson for coming down. Shout out to all my people in the back. My nigga Jimmy. Shout out to my baby girl over there recording all the behind the scenes. Shout out to Charlie. I don't know your name, but I appreciate you coming through. We appreciate you too. It's 100,000 views. And once again, if your baby mama was touched somewhere between 2008 and 2010, I promise you, I was going through something and I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Leave me alone. Stay out my DMs. We back at it. 100,000 views. All right, so that's number one. Now, number two, gentlemen, everybody who watches my show, always want to know about one thing about every single guest. Okay? And I'm going to ask y'all at the same time because I feel like you guys are both mentally capable of deciding who's going to answer first. Okay. Where you from?
East Hill.
East Hill?
Washington.
Washington. Yeah. East Hill, Washington. Where you from?
West Seattle.
West Seattle.
Yeah. All day.
West Seattle, East Hill, Washington.
Yeah.
Do you, Huey P, the artist, do you, Ike Watson, the producer, artist, and everything else in between, do either one of you niggas eat ass?
Yes.
Yeah.
My nigga, ooh, you some nasty motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Now that we've asked, there's a lot of brothers who are not hip, okay? You got a beautiful situation going on, whatever your situation is going on. I'm pretty sure I've never seen you with nothing less than a beautiful situation.
Okay.
Okay. I can't believe I've ever seen you with anything less than something of a damsel as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please tell me what's the savoir-faire? Like, what is it?
What is it about it?
No, I mean, what
what's
is it?
the process?
Well, what does it take to get there? You know what? You know.
I mean,
for the
it's
niggas
just,
who don't understand.
Okay.
It just takes.
I'll let bro answer.
It takes growth, right? For one, because
shit, I feel like I'm missing out at this point.
The
Both
first-
niggas is
the
just
first
2 or 3
part-
at this point.
the first part is actually niggas. As a young man, for me, it's like it was actually getting over eating pussy first.
Okay.
And then, once you get into, I wasn't ever a person that was like sexual just to get a nut. Like, I'm a pleaser.
Okay.
So what gets her off gets me off type shit. So, at first you scared of shit or you downplay shit based off of what your homies and your surroundings is talking about. But, ain't nobody like that one that you got, that you willing to take that. Now, I'm not saying I go around eating random asses.
Right. Of course not.
I want to clear that up.
Not.
Stop this isn't that type of situation.
Right.
She's much deserving.
She must be
of this
right.
treatment. You get what I'm saying?
Of course.
But
Of course.
it's basic off of being a pleaser. Like, it's not necessary if it gets her off, but if it does something to me to get her off and it gets her off, I'm with the shit. And you get what I'm saying? And anybody that know me, bro,
Right.
I might sit and smoke a whole blunt dolo and not offer to pass it. But it's for these types of reasons I don't pass my shit. I don't drink off niggas. I don't ask to hit your shit. Nigga, because I do things to my bitch that she like. And if that's one of them, then that's what it is.
Hey,
And then
look, what I'm going to say is
what, please enlighten me, because I feel like I'm missing out. Like I said,
I mean, man, I just want to change a bitch's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, look, man, I mean, bro, I'm not about to be at the mall and my bitch just sitting there, we eating lunch and shit. She pooping. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
gotta be well
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well
she gotta be getting out the shower. You know what I'm saying? And then on some real shit, like, nigga, there's like this much room between the pussy and the asshole. You feel me?
They don't even have a real gooch,
Yeah,
bro.
come on, bro. I'm about to lick her clean like a baby. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
get it right.
Yeah, come on. I'm getting all of it.
Nigga, I'm crying underneath these glasses. Nigga, I swear to God, these niggas got me dying.
You dealing with a real nigga, bro.
I'm
God.
trying to keep
That
it
is-
cool.
that's real
The whole
shit.
show.
That's
I'm
real
trying
shit.
to keep it
You
cool
know, I'm
underneath
just
these
keeping it
shades.
real.
I am fucking
I cannot
crying,
cap
bro.
with you, G.
This is the
I'm keeping it
realest
real.
shit I've ever fucking heard.
keeping it real.
I appreciate you guys so much.
Come on, man.
It is another episode of the 5-Finger Discount. And if you want to know why we call it the 5-Finger Discount, it's because we used to steal shit, nigga. Yeah, let's go.
Clapped off.
Yeah, get the money fast, no late payment. She know where it's at, she don't gotta say shit. Get a check, spin a check on some day shit. She better bring back double what I gave her.
Oh, yes. I'm going to let y'all know them reels going to go up. I promise you, my mama, them reels going to go up. I need another 50,000 just off of this episode alone. My eyes are watering. This is the first episode I ever laughed this hard. Nobody's ever made me laugh this hard. Like, I'm over here like, oh my God, this nigga just...